Hindutva ideology is religious-based Hindu nationalism, which is designed to augment Hindu influence and establish Hindu hegemony. At present, minorities all over India are deprived of their rights and living a life of extreme helplessness. They are always afraid that any Hindu gangster could come at any time and tease or harass them in any way. Hindutva ideology is being promoted under the patronage of the Modi regime, which has created violence and unrest in India, neighboring countries and especially in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Muslim citizens from more than 150 villages in India were compelled to flee their homes, and even today, thousands of them remain displaced, fearful to return to their homeland India. The plight of millions of Kashmiris living under the brutal Indian occupation, abuse and violence, deprived of all fundamental rights and freedom in Indian illegally occupied Kashmir has increased sharply. The region is placed under an unrivaled security lockdown and internet shutdown for months following the decisions, drawing condemnation from the human rights organizations and the United Nations. Moreover, Christians, Sikhs and Dalits are also considered as untouchables and are being suppressed, discriminated and persecuted at rising levels like never before in India. Hindu extremists threaten and kill them and vandalize their places of worship with sheer impunity. Modi was elected on the basis of Hindu votes and he can't disappoint them. So the atrocities against minorities are allowed to proliferate by RSS-backed government. Many books have been written on this topic, but End of India by veteran Indian writer Kushwant Singh and Gujarat Files, Anatomy of a Cover-Up by renowned women journalist Rana Ayub are the most appropriate books. They told the dark contours of India's history, deeply rooted in violence, bigotry and prejudice. In the Gujarat Files, Rana Ayub highlighted the aftermath of anti-Muslim pogrom in 2002 and the numerous encounter deaths that took place between 2002 and 2006. Religious tensions in India have persisted since partition. There is a constant rise in Hindu nationalism coupled with saffron terrorism. International human rights bodies must come forward to save the Kashmiri Muslims and other religious minorities in India from Hindu fascism and must curtail the rise of saffron terrorism.